after it, I was like hitting the lines last night because they're not easy because there's all these fucking sharps. Oh, this is coming.
Yeah, we should definitely hit No Excuse. Because that one's gotten little attention.
Very little attention. You want to start right there, man, and do our little thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that little thing we talking about?
On the 5-4-1 turnaround on the Arabian.
The third big section.
Concert B.
Start on concert C sharp. Then we start on B. And the main one, we're back to F sharp. So. You got it. Let's hit that one again.
Yeah.
The whole same thing?
Yeah, the whole same thing. You want to adjust it? You were just looking at your horn like you wanted to adjust. You want to adjust?
No.
No, it won't do any good.
It's me. I was just like,
It's not the horn, it's
that
me.
far out, huh?
No, I heard it clicked. There's a spot in there that we're both breathing together, and I gotta knock that shit off. So I'll try to knock that shit off. And I'm just playing a straight minor scale, man. It's like
Is that the rhythm?
I think that's what I've been playing, yeah.
I've been doing.
Oh, you're doing something different than I am.
I am.
Yeah. See, now feel the way I like do the line. Okay.
The line that follows it, or?
I'm gonna do the line and you do your scale, and then listen to how my scale works. I'm gonna listen to how you work, and then listen to how I work. Right? 1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
We'll start on the F sharp.
Okay.
1. I can't fuck it up, Jesus. Sorry. 1, 2, 3.
That definitely fits better with your version.
I think the scale fits better.
Yeah. Play the rhythm so I can hear. Okay.
Yeah. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. we want to try that whole turnaround again?
Yeah, I'd like to,
Yeah.
just to make sure I'm getting everything right.
Okay, yeah, you're getting it. It's fucking hard, man.
Shouldn't be. But it is.
They didn't exactly bust this out on us. Let's fucking start at the top. See if we can't remember this roadmap. Oh, sorry. I didn't remember the form. We gotta go to the Arabian after that.
That's right.
Yeah, it's 2 and 2. And 2. My fault, my fault.
No, I was just trying to follow you. I didn't know what the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
I was.
Yeah. No, we're gonna go 2 and 2. And then we're gonna go to the long tones. 2 and 2 and 2, sorry.
1, 2, ready, go.
Arabian. sorry. Okay, let's go back to where you come in on that thing.
Yeah.
He's not done.
It's like the dual like Muppet eye.
Yeah, right. Open the gates. Oh shit.
Okay, no looking at Craig while ripping out ICs.
One, two, three.
Fuck yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I gotta say, I remember being in college and watching so many string players play with such fucking awful fucking time, and listening to so many trumpet players and marching band rush everything they fucking play, that I got it in my head that I would never be able. That horn players that have like good time just like either don't exist or are in like Tower of Power, and I'll never play with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so fucking nice to be able to play with fucking wind players that have really fucking steady time.
Dude, that means a lot, man.
You guys are solid for sure. For sure.
Every rehearsal we played in that like wasn't, in a band or something, like we brought out the Dr. Beat.
Yeah.
Always play with metronome.
Fucking post graduate school, we were doing trio music with this trumpet player named Ayako Nakamura, and like, I mean, we were always bumping the Dr. Beat. We put together a Plogue piece that was like a finalist selection in the Chicago Brass Music Festival ensemble division or something. It was cool. But like, we had played it for Dr. Folk, and she was like so excited. She was like, I can already tell that you already did all the things that I would tell students to do, so we can work on stuff that's fun. Yeah, and it was fun to do that. Like, we played the Poulong for Dan Matson. I remember doing that.
Yeah.
And then we got him some lunch when we go to Penn Station. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, before Dan Matson plays in
That's right. Wow.
Western Brass Quintet, and he's second trombone in Grand Rapids. Really cool guy. He wrote a book.
That's right.
He wrote a book about like being gay but staying away from it because of his faith.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've heard interviews on the radio of him talking about this book that he wrote, like, and he felt convicted to write it. And it's like wild. But of course I knew none of this at the time. We were just playing music. But the Western Brass Quintet used to bring in, when they had the full assistantships rocking, like top-notch graduate students. And the brass studios, when we were there, were fucking off the hook. Like, and there was a difference between the graduate brass quintet and the graduate woodwind quintet, and the Western brass and the Western wind quintet. Like, they were not the same beasts at all. You know what I mean? And like the wind studios, like, they lacked all the time. Like even some of my favorite and some of the best players, it's like what I ran into in Kansas City. Like, they didn't hold a candle, but what was going on in the brass section was always like, holy shit, this is the place to be right now.
Yeah.
And like, a lot of those players really went on to do great things. Even though I didn't.
This is great shit right here.
No, more importantly, you're doing your own thing.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Just because you're not in a fucking orchestra or working at a university doesn't mean you're not doing
Well,
great
and we all know I'd never last. Like, is working in a university right now, like, oh, Mr. Lewis, I'm actually a they. Like, all right.
Both of y'all played the scale wrong, so let's get it right next week. There's a middle school band director position open at Maple Street Middle, and I applied for it. It's halftime, just 6th, 7th, 8th grade band.
That's like the corner of Maple and Hudson.
Maple and Howard.
Maple and Howard, yeah. Hudson is a couple blocks.
Sorry, not Maple and Hudson.
Hodgson.
Yeah, you know, Crosstown Parkway, like
Yeah.
snakes around.
It's a magnet
the bottom
school.
of the hill. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
that's
know.
the one.
It's right
Yeah.
by my church.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
cool.
stone's throw.
So you're like up on the hill in
Yeah.
Zion?
The Zion is on the corner of Bronson and Peeler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That Maple Street. So yeah, I know the director who was at Maple Street. He's taking, this is, you didn't hear this because it's still under.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
taking the high school job at Central. And his position was half choir, half band. The choir teacher is taking the choir portion, which just leaves a half-time band position open. So he called me up and was like, hey, you're the first person I thought.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
I'd be working with Ben Goodbranson at Kids in Tune. He's the orchestra guy there. Yeah, so they're gonna go to bat for me, and I'm gonna apply. So we'll see what happens.
Good for you, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Great, dude.
I'd still be able to work at Kids in Tune. So between lessons and Kids in Tune, I'd be able to quit the car dealership stuff, and I'd probably still do shift every now and then. But yeah, so
Awesome.
that's the next chapter. We'll see.
That'd be awesome.
It would be awesome. I'm trying to get my certification up to date, which is
Actually, like a part-time teaching gig, I think, for me anyway, has been amazing for every reason you just said. I think you'd really like it.
Oh, shit.
As opposed
Yeah.
to like